Hello and a very warm welcome. Spanish qualifying reaction. Here we go. Qualifying's literally just finished. Bottas pulls up on the grid. His third pole position in a row. The Valtteri Bottas, he's superb this season. The problem I have with Bottas, he's so hit and miss. One week he'll be world class, the next he'll be back to his 2018 self. But Bottas's third pole in a row. The Finishman looks like he could genuinely fight for the title. He batters Lewis Hamilton. You know, I say it as it is, and Bottas batters Lewis Hamilton. When do you ever see Lewis Hamilton 6/10 down on his teammate? Unbelievable by the Finishman. Spain qualifying reaction, here we go. George Russell had a crash in practice 3. He had to take a gearbox penalty, so Russell will start last. Ricciardo gets a penalty for the Baku incident when he reversed into Danny Kvyat. He deserved the penalty. Three place grid penalty for the Aussie. He deserves that. It was an embarrassing moment for the race winner. Previous race winner. Shocking. Q1, in we go. Nico Hülkenberg in the gravel, turn 4. Tapped the barrier. Went back to the pits. Changed his front wing. But Kubica, Hülkenberg ends up getting knocked out. And it's kind of strange because Hülkenberg gets knocked out. Ricciardo only just makes it through. And then Ricciardo gets into Q3 and finds pace. Russell has a spin in the chicane. Now he's having a tough time, is George Russell. Crash in practice 3, spin in Q1. And then somehow, with all these issues, Russell goes and beats Kubica by 1.2 seconds. I seriously worry for Robert Kubica. That is 5-0 to George Russell. I love Robert Kubica. My top 5 drivers on the grid are Lewis Hamilton, Max, Leclerc, Ricciardo and Kubica. But we say it how it is. Kubica is not delivering. That's an embarrassment today. I've got to say it as I see it. And I always will do that. That's an embarrassment today by Kubica to be 1.2 seconds off your teammate. Stroll. What a surprise. Q1, Lance Stroll out again. Does he blame himself? No, he does. Oh, the car. But Perez made it through, but oh no, the car. Into Q2 we go. New chat record by Lewis Hamilton at 1:16. Then later in the session, Bottas dips into the 1:15s. So 1:15.9. Daniel Ricciardo gets through after his problems in Q1. Well, Renault's problems. They look slow and then they've got pace. And then Q3, wow. Bottas straight away puts that landmark down. A 15.4. A 15.4 and goes 6/10 quicker than the all-time pole holder in Lewis Hamilton. Bottas, 3 poles. Pole in China. Pole and race win in Baku. And pole here at Spain. Who won it? Baku, Bottas on pole, wins the race. He's on pole again for Spain. Who's doing it? Oh, Jenson Button doing the interviews. Who won in China? Hamilton won it. Yeah, so my qualifying star has to be Valtteri Bottas. 3 poles in a row, dominates his teammate who's the all-time pole holder. It's got to go to Bottas. I would usually give it to Grosjean because Mercedes, Ferrari, they're expected to do this. They've got the car underneath them. But yeah, I'm actually going to give it Bottas. That's outstanding. Spain qualifying. Bottas, 3rd pole in a row. Haas superb. And Kubica, absolute shocking. Gotta say it how it is. So, on first, Valtteri Bottas, 3rd pole in a row. He's been superb. The first 5 races, honestly, he could take this World Championship fight to the 5-time champion in Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton 2nd, 6/10 off Bottas. Worrying for Hamilton. When do you ever see him battered like that? I'm a Hamilton fan, but I say it how it is. No favouritism. If Hamilton does shit, I'll say. Kubica does shit, I'll say. Gotta say it how it is. It's quite worrying. No Alonso. The grandstand down the main straight's not exactly full. Worrying. And this could be the last Spanish Grand Prix. So, hopefully not. I like Spain. In we go. P3. Sebastian Vettel, the German. Beats Leclerc. Max The Dutchman, the consistent Dutchman. He's been superb. Ever since that crash in Monaco last year, he's just been so consistent. He delivers again. He's P4 in the Red Bull. Beats Leclerc. Charles Leclerc ran wide in Q2. And ran wide Q2, turn 9, damaged the car a bit. He's P5. Won't be happy with that. Gasly, P6. Not a bad effort by Pierre Gasly, actually. At least he's actually where he should be. Then come the Haas boys. They've been best of the rest all weekend. Romain Grosjean will start 7th. Kevin Magnussen, the Danishman, will come in 8th. Danny Kvyat, the Torpedo, will start 9th. Beats Alexander Albon. Ricciardo, officially he gets 10th, but he has that penalty, so he will drop down. So we'll do it in the order. Here we go. Here's where I make a big fuck up, like usual. Every time we have grid penalties, I seem to fuck it up, but let's try and get it first time. No mistakes. Right, in we go. Lando Norris will be P10. This is official, the grid. But Ricciardo obviously got 10th, but tomorrow Norris will be 10th. Albon will be 11th. Sainz will be 12th. The home favourite now with no Alonso. And then Ricciardo will go 13th. So, yeah, I was pretty surprised, actually. I'm surprised one of the McLarens didn't make it through into Q3. Kimi Raikkonen, 14th. Once again, Alfa Romeo not looked good this weekend, but once again he outqualifies Giovinazzi. Sergio Perez, 15th. Outqualifies Stroll. Nico Hülkenberg, 16th. Ricciardo beats him. Hülkenberg hits the wall. Damages his front wing, gets knocked out in Q1. 17th, Lance Stroll. Once again, how many times is that he's been knocked out in Q1? Like 8, 9 times in a row. Giovinazzi, 18th. And Russell, 19th. Kubica, 20th. George Russell will start last though, so Kubica will go to 19th. Russell last. I mean, I've got to give it, George Russell, that is a very good qualifying. He hits the wall in practice 3. He then has a spin in Q1. And he's beat his experienced teammate by 1.2 seconds. He's hammered Kubica. That is... Honestly, I'm a big Robert Kubica fan, but I'm worried. If he keeps up these performances, it's remarkable he's even on the grid. But if he keeps up these performances, I can't see him being in the Williams next year. I just can't. It reminds me of Alonso Van Dorn last year. Every single qualifying, Alonso beat Van Dorn. Van Dorn got dropped. I hope we're not going to see the same with Kubica. I like Kubica, but there's no excuse for it, is there? He's back on the grid full time now. He's where he wants to be. 5-0 in qualifying to Russell. 4-0 in the race. Russell has a crash practice 3. A spin in Q1, his confidence is not going to be the highest, and then he goes and beats his experienced teammate by 1.2 seconds. That's a howler by Kubica, a howler. Anyone on the grid to get out-qualified by 1.2 seconds, wow, that is not good. But obviously I want him to keep on the grid. There we have it, qualifying reaction done. Bottas is brilliant this season. Can he keep it up for the race tomorrow? Join me tomorrow for race reaction, driver ratings for the Spanish Grand Prix. It was a good qualifying. Torpedo's on talking now, Danny Kvyat. So yeah, that is qualifying reaction done. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments down below. I don't know what I'm going to call this video. Spain qualifying. Bottas is sensational. Haas is superb. And Kubica, that was an embarrassment for the Polishman. Yeah, leave your comments down below. We'll always reply. Comment down below. You may get pinned. I feel in a good mood. I don't know why, because my favourite driver's just been battered in qualifying. I'll see you tomorrow for race reaction. Thanks for watching. Adios.